So, how do we get clients? Before we get into the how, we first need to answer the who. So, who are our clients? In order to do that, let's discuss the food chain in the motion design industry. On the top of the food chain are direct clients. These are clients or companies that has a problem to solve. It may be that their product isn't getting enough attention, or there's low sales, or any business problem that you can think of. And on the next on the line in the food chain are agencies. You see, if a client has a problem, a business problem, let's say a marketing problem, what they do is they go to agencies to help solve that problem. So, what are these agencies? So, agencies are companies that do branding, do strategy, do marketing. So, it's a big overview. They do a lot of things in that space. If you have seen a marketing campaign in YouTube or in Facebook, it's most likely that agencies are behind that. It's agencies that made those ads, those marketing campaign possible. So, what would happen if the agency needs a video as part of their strategy for their client? And what if they don't have an internal team to do that video? So, what they do is they go to motion design studios. uh, they hire motion design studios to do that one piece that they need to do for their client. So we are a motion design studio. And what happens if the video project has a very big scope and this motion design studio doesn't have enough resources? What they do is they look for a much smaller motion design studio that could help them. It's going to be more of a collaboration. So actually, we are in that part of the food chain. We are a small motion design studio. So if this motion design studio, or motion design studios as a whole, has on-staff motion designers, animators, designers, illustrators, storyboard artists as part of their team. But what if they don't have enough manpower? What do? They hire freelancers. So that's the overview. That's the food chain in the motion design industry. So we have clients that are direct clients. We also have clients that are agencies, and we also have clients that are a much bigger studio than us. So what happens, or the situation of when we are hired by agency, is that the agency have a client, and we don't have access to the client. We have access to the agency. We work with the agency, and the agency is the one that works with the client. So what happens if we are hired by a much bigger studio is that that bigger studio was hired by an agency, and the agency was hired by the client. So we don't have access to the agency. We don't have access to the client. In that case, we only have access to the bigger studio. We communicate and collaborate with the bigger studio. So that is the overview of the food chain, and I hope you now get the bigger picture of what this looks like.